My channel is Toya and you are watching ToyaJTV. Today I am going to be doing an updo simply because I am going out of town and I don't really want to fool with my hair, but I want it to be, I really don't want a bun per se, but I want something up, something kind of classy, but you know, a hairstyle that goes with just about everything. And I think updos go with just about anything. So right now I have already prepped my hair. I started with a pre-poo mud mask, and I let that sit on my hair. I made sure to comb it all the way through. Next, I did the Extreme Clean Clarifying Shampoo. That is basically a deep cleansing shampoo that helps get all of the dirt, oil, buildup, any dirt or, that you have on your hair. It gives your hair a squeaky clean slate so that you can start building the moisture back into your hair. After that, I used the Honey Oat Moisture Shampoo, and I used that is infused with just a little bit of protein, and I was able to use that on the second lather of my shampoo. And then I moved right on along to do a deep conditioning treatment, and I used the Intense Moisturizing Treatment to do that. I made sure to comb that all the way through, let it sit for a little while before I rinsed it out. And then after I finished that, I moved on to the Vanilla Milk Leave-In Conditioner, and I thoroughly sprayed that throughout the hair and made sure to comb that through. And then the only thing that I did after that was apply the Whipped Honey Foam Wrap. And that is just to help me lay my edges down, and it's gonna also help my hair dry a little bit faster. And this is where we are here. So at this point, I am basically going to sit up under the dryer with my hair straight, and then I'm gonna pin it up. And I think I'm gonna have, since I have a part right here, I think I'm gonna kind of have like a little bang, and then I'm gonna pull the rest up and have it curled but pinned and out of the way, and then we will go from there. Actually, instead of normally I would just, when I'm wearing my hair down, I would just put foam wrap like on this part, but since I'm gonna wear my hair up, I think I'm gonna add a little bit of foam wrap to the back, and that's just gonna help me with the pin up. It's just gonna help it lay a little bit flatter when I actually pin it up. So just adding some to the back here. And then actually comb that up a little bit. And I'll just kind of let that hang like that. All right, so at this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and sit up under the dryer, maybe about 20-30 minutes until it's about 85 to 90% dry, and then I will just blow out the rest on low heat. So I set up under the dryer for about 30, 35, 40 minutes or so. At this point, I'm gonna go ahead and add the Silky Serum Oil. And I'm adding this because I am gonna be using heat, and it's an excellent heat protector. So I wanna make sure I get the ends of the hair. And it's just a little teensy weensy beensy damp, like right in here. I mean, just a teeny tiny bit. So I'm going to blow dry that really quickly. Now that I am done blow drying, this is really the hardest part, is putting it actually up. Because when you have fairly thick hair, it's kind of difficult to put all of your hair up in a sleek, it's not difficult, it just takes some time. So let me get this hair up. Basically, I'm just gonna pull it up. I'm gonna leave this part out, not too much. And I think I may leave some of that out. Let's see how that looks. I finally got my hair up, and I can see the plan coming together. It's looking how I needed to look at this point. So again, I left this part out. I brought the ponytail as close to the bang that I could because I want it to be pretty high. I'm going to kind of curl this really tightly with the Toy Primo flat iron. And then I'm gonna pin the curls down. Sound easy enough? And then also I'll just kind of curl this and then semi-curl this. So let's get these plugged up. And I am just curling very tightly. And then I'm gonna pin curl it to hold the curl. I want the curl to stay pretty tight. So I'm just pinning it down so that it can stay tight. So I'm gonna do this all throughout the ponytail. And then I'm gonna let that sit for a little while so the curls can set, and then we'll take them down and pin them in place. So I have the top completely pinned, and I'm gonna go ahead and curl the bang. I've already curled one piece just to kind of see how I wanted it done. But I'm basically curling it away from my face. I don't want a tight curl, but I don't want it loose either. So I'm probably gonna put like a flexi rod in this for the rest of the week. And you can do this without using heat, but raise your hand if you didn't have that kind of time. Of course, I'm waiting till the last minute to get ready to go out of town. I'm leaving in the morning, and I should have done this. I should have did my hair yesterday, to be honest, but I like for my hair to be fresh. You know what I mean? And I'm about 90% packed. There's just a few more things that I need to throw in my suitcase. And then I'm not going with my husband, so I gotta, you know, make sure the kids, you know, have everything they need, you know. You know, the husbands act like they can't function without us, so I gotta make sure things run smoothly. So I'm just gonna leave this like this for now. This isn't done, but for now it is. All right, I'm gonna spray a little bit of Miracle Potion. This gives it extra shine, and it also helps with frizz. And I want shiny, frizz-free hair. I feel like the curls have kind of cooled. And this is the bootleg way of doing this. But normally, I would take a blow dryer on cool and just kind of blow it on cool. But I think that did the trick. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take them down. Okay, so you see how I took that pin out and these curls have not moved. They didn't drop, they didn't fall. They're just staying curled. That's exactly what I wanted them to do. I see that pin, but I don't, okay, there it is. And the reason why I want the curls so tight is because if they're too loose, because I'm going to be doing a lot of curling it to, you know, I mean, not curling, I'm going to be doing a lot of combing to put them exactly where I want them. And if the hair is too loose, then it'll end up being straight. And I don't want that. I want it to be able to curl so that when I need to tuck it, it goes exactly where I need to go. And once you curl them and pin them, it doesn't take long for them to cool off. Maybe like 5 minutes, if that. But you can speed up the process like me by fanning it or sitting under a cool dryer or using the blow dryer on the cool setting and just kind of give it a little quick little blow. All right. Now I'm going to start pinning. I do think the curls on their own would be just fine, but you know, we like extra around here. So to make it even fuller, I'm going to add a little sock just underneath. This is basically 2 socks. You can either use 2 socks or a very long one. But all I did was cut a hole where the toes would be, and then from the top of the sock, I just fold it down until you have your donut and you have the hole in the middle. And then I just put that around my ponytail. So now I'm just gonna pin it, and that's just gonna give it a little extra. You see how it already has lifted it up some? Because you know, we like extra around here. So once I start pinning, it'll give it more structure and shape, and it'll actually make it hold a little bit better because it's like I'm pinning it up against something. I have like split my hair into 2 layers. So I have the top half, which I have pinned right here, and then I have the bottom half, which I'm going to pin down right now. And the trick to doing this is you kind of see how like this piece is kind of sticking out. I kind of want some pieces to do that. So I'm just going to pin it like right there. See how that's kind of like still sticking out? Because I want to give like slightly messy, neat, but slightly messy. That's kind of the look we're going for today. So and then I'll come back and do that top part of the hair after I have this pinned in place. And also when you're pinning, you do not want to feel the pins. You don't want them like pressing up against your scalp like that. And then if you are wearing an updo like this, I recommend not wearing it more than 10 days because especially if you wear them over time, like all the time you wear your hair up, you will start to get a little spot right there simply because the tension, you're constantly pulling up and then pinning in that one spot, you'll cause a lot of tension right there and your hair will start falling out. I have seen it with my own eyes. So it's okay to wear updos, it's okay to wear ponytails, but you just want to be very, very careful that you're not overdoing it. If you wear ponytails a lot and you can't seem to wonder why your hair is like thinning in the very top or in the middle, and you're like, oh, that must be just alopecia. It is, but it can be prevented and it can be treated. If you stop doing that, then your hair will start growing back. If you continue doing that, then your hair will only get worse. Oh, that's looking cute. I like how that's kind of sticking out right there. All right, let me go finish this up. It's coming together. All right, let me go finish this up. So I have all the pins where I need them to be, but I'm just gonna add one more just for good measure. Just put it kind of loosely. Oh, I like that. And that was fairly easy to do. Okay, I think I'm ready. So I'm going to go ahead and tie this up because like I said, I'm leaving in the morning. So I need to tie this up. So what I think I'm gonna do is put this behind my ear. Okay, I'm not gonna roll that or anything, but then in the morning, I'm just gonna bring it right back out. I'm not putting any more heat on this. If I need to roll it, I will when the time comes with a small roller. Now this right here is getting flexi rodded. I do want to go ahead and put some Satin Moisture Cream on my outer edges. Put a little bit on here. Put some on here. All right, so I'm gonna tie this up for the night, and then we'll bring the full look together tomorrow. Let's cross your fingers that I don't mess this up tonight.